Welcome to Uncensored Friday Live with ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Bediako-Poku Hitfield. It's another lovely Friday morning, my day. Fridays are my Sabbath, so I treat this day very holy. I try to make sure I am always happy on Friday. I want to go to bed laughing on Friday, and that is what I've been doing for a very long time. So today is my Sabbath. Which day were you born? Let me know in the comment section below. You need to start treating that day very holy. Now today I've got a lot of education for my reality creators around the world, especially Africans. You know, it's about time you raise your vibrations from your lowest chakras at least to the fifth dimension. So today we'll be talking a bit spirituality and quantum mechanics and so many things that will help you elevate your life as an African and elevate your life as a human being. So I'm sending greetings to Abuja. I'm sending greetings to Luanda, to Porto Novo, to Lilongwe, Brazzaville, Praia, Banjul, Freetown, Conakry, Bissau, Lomé, Tripoli, Antananarivo, Bamako, Niamey, Gaborone, Bangui, Malabo, Asmara, Cairo, Tunis, Kampala, Harare, Dodoma, Gaborone, Windhoek. So I'm sending love, I'm sending grace, I'm sending power to every African across the beautiful continent of Africa. My name is Bediako-Poku Hitfield, ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, and today we are going to learn as brothers and sisters. Now, before we start this, I want to play 3 Ghanaian music. So that music, I will play it. And after that, I will continue with what we will be learning about today, about energy, right? Energy in quantum mechanics. I want to explain it to the simplest form to my African to know that all you need to do in this world is match the frequency of what you want in life, and it will manifest in this 3D. And it is as easy as that. Not easy as the word easy is, but then when you do this, remember you've sown a seed and it will take time for it to harvest. Just like when you put a maize in the soil, it will take a time for it to harvest. So you need to be patient. Patience is also a virtue that needs to be, that if you're a human being, you need to have a lot of patience as a human. Other than that, you can live this thing called life very well. So let me play. Today I'm celebrating J-Bad, man, and I want to play 2 music from my Ghanaian boys, man. 2 from J-Bad, 1 from why have I forgotten this boy's name? His name will come. So I want to play the music. When I'm done, then we'll discuss energy, we discuss quantum mechanics, because we need to get our vibrations up there, right? We are here to enjoy this thing called life. Anybody that will tell you to be afraid of tomorrow, run away from that person, because you live a day at a time anyway. You may be alive right now watching the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, and most of your friends you grew up have left you. I remember my first friend that I lost. He was called Richie. He lived around Degbawe, Samala Clinic area. He was my best friend. He's the first friend I ever lost. And we were both around 10 years. And then when I was suffering from asthma a lot growing up, I would be thinking, when I was around 12, I would be like, will I also die? Right? I never thought I could grow to be the age I am now, right? So I realized, why did I even think about tomorrow when all of us live a day at a time? Think about it. If God will come next week, okay, so be it. But then he should come and see us happy. If he comes, he should come and see that the atrocities he thought was happening, we have changed our mindset. That is who we need to be. The differences is what it is what that makes the universe. Sometimes you think about the fact that a group of people think their way of thinking is the best, and so every human being on earth should follow. When you look at that civilization in another view, another lens, you realize, no, our way of life was way better because we didn't have thieves in our lands. So what Western civilization has done to Africa, we need to make sure we bring our culture values back to our homes. We need to incorporate systems that will encourage men to be in the theater when their wives are giving birth. Now, sometimes all a man needs in life is to be in the same room when his son, when his daughter, his first child comes into this world. And when he sees what is happening there, he will give maximum respect to his wife. So we will make sure there are systems that will make the Ghanaian, the African, close at a time that he can spend with his pregnant wife. Because in as much as we say men were not in our homes, it was because you had to work a lot of jobs to make ends meet. They lie to us that black men are lazy. So you think, no, I need to get like 5 jobs and sleep 2 hours a day. That will show the white man that I am a hard worker. No, it doesn't need to be like that. We will give 8 hours of our lives to Africa, to the Pan-African system. And we know that the papers is not our wealth. It is not our wealth. As a matter of fact, we find gold. We used to find gold in our backyard when it rains. This is who we are. The children of Al-Kebulan, the children of the sun. We are the children of the light. As a matter of fact, if you think you are the child of the light, come and stand in the sun. Black people need to know who they are. And the reason why we speak like this now is probably because we have been told that anything else was wrong. Anything that had to do with who we were wrong. I grew up in the Jehovah's Witness, and as a Jehovah's Witness, and I hated always wearing the shirt and the tie. I hated it. I hated it to my core, to such an extent that nobody knew why I hated it, but I sweat a lot. Anybody that knows me know I sweat a lot. So putting me in such thing, you are disturbing me. I want to be cold all the time. So growing up, I hated being in that suit. And I always want to wear a traditional attire to the Kingdom Hall, and my dad will be like, no. And I'm like, why can't I be myself and still be a Jehovah's Witness? And he had no explanation, but he would tell me, no, wear this. And I hated it. I knew that why should I change who I am to worship God? Why do I need to look down on my people, on my very own existence to please another person? Most at times, black people have been taught to love everybody else but hate them, their own selves. And I refuse to live in this mediocrity. So going forward as Africans, we will talk about energy. And as I said, I'm about to play 3 music from Ghanaian musicians. J-Bad with the first one, Yeah Baby. I love J-Bad, eh? Okay. So that was Yeah Baby, eh? And I love this song because, you know, I'm a Ghanaian. I love jam song and I love a bit of naughtiness. From here in, here out, we are here to co-create with the universe. And our desires in life is never a sin, right? How can your desires, how can the things that will help you achieve your dream will be a sin? So wealth is not a sin. Now, I'm looking at you right now. If your house gets down right now and I can do something to help you by giving you another house. Will my richness be a sin or a blessing? Right? So riches and wealth itself is never a sin. And anybody that will tell you that wealth, you should look down on wealth and embrace poverty, run away from the person, change your vibration, change your friendship with people who wants you to keep you in your lowest vibrations. Now, as I said, everything is energy. Now, Albert Einstein says something, and we are going to discuss a lot in today's show. Albert Einstein said everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Albert Einstein's quote. Now, today I want to dissect this code or this quote into a way that my brothers across Africa, I'm sending you guys love, I'm sending you guys grace, I'm sending you guys abundance. Africa's unity is upon us. Africa's unity is what we are seeing. And it is just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time. You are my brother. I am an African born in Ghana. You may be an African born in Sierra Leone. You may be an African born in Kenya. Let us not divide ourselves, because the divide and conquer rule has worked a lot. And it's about time we as enlightened beings in today's 6th October 2023, if we say we are degree holders, how can we come together to form systems that will be in the beneficial of you and I? So when I look at black people or young Africans and where their consciousness is, where they put their energy is to, I look at it and I'm like, we need to change so many things in Ghana. And it starts with the education system. It starts with a child knowing who he or she is. Now, if you know who you are, life becomes way simpler. It becomes better. And that's why we'll be talking about energy a lot today. Now, have you ever thought about, as I said, everything in the universe is composed of energy. Have you ever had a thought about the idea that human beings in general are also a form of energy? Have you ever thought of it? Now, humans are constantly immersed and interconnecting with energy. Now, as a matter of fact, you watching me right now, you are using energy, and because from the moves you do with your body, from the blink with your eyes, with the movements of the body, you even listening, you taking a deep breath, like. Now, most of the times when you are about to meditate, all you need to do, if you are very conscious, all you need to do is breathe 3 times and you are gone. When I'm meditating, all I need to do, I've done it so many times, so I've perfected meditating, right? I live in so many realms. I can sit in a bus and be meditating, but nobody will know. I'm gone, right? I'll be meditating. And sometimes even when I'm driving, it happens to me a lot. I drive to a place, and then when I get there, I don't remember how I drove there, right? And I'm like, wow. My mind was somewhere with African unity, but then the brain was calculating. My ancestors were moving things. I was going the right speed. You see, when you live in so many dimensions, now you enjoy life. And Africans, you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. From taking deep breath, from bathing, from cooking, all of these things requires energy. Now, energy, as we were going to study, we always building log cabin homes, right? As an architect, then reading history, now you know more than the Bible, right? And then I connected to my ancestors. Then I realized, whoa, I go as far back. So now I know who I am. And I know it's like all the experiences you've had in your lifetime, you take the form again. And now you know where to go, who to talk to, and that is life. That is the secret that is being hidden in secret societies. Change your thoughts. Now, there's a saying, I don't know whether it's Albert Einstein that said, he said, watch your thoughts, it becomes your words. Watch your words, it becomes your actions. Watch your actions, it becomes your character. Watch your character, it will become your destiny. Right? The things you think about the most, that is where you are putting your energy. So sit back as a human. Today is 6th October 2023. Look at your day for the past week. What have you done with your time? Now, I keep telling you guys, time is the ultimate currency. What you do with your time now will determine who you become in the next 2 years. Now, I told you guys, I've begun learning Chinese. I speak Spanish, I speak Deutsch, I speak English, a bit of French, right? I speak so many local languages. Then now I'm like, wow, I need to learn Chinese, right? So I've started. So I know Yi Yuan, right, is a doctor, sorry, a hospital. Yi Shan is a doctor, right? Lao Shi is a teacher. Chiao Ren, family. Nuar, right? Chitse, right? Changfu. I've been learning and I'm taking my lessons serious. Now, if you are I spend 1 hour of my time every day, and I've put it there, self-discipline, to learn this language, so that in the next 3 years, I can know what the Chinese think from their angle, from their perspective towards Africa when I'm dealing with them. That is how I've done to England, to Spain, to Germany. And I am telling the youth of Africa that there is no better civilization than the Pan-African civilization that is already upon us. And as the then Crown Prince of Ghana, I am walking in the same footsteps as my fathers that came before me. The W.E.B. Du Bois, the Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumahs, the Muhammad Gaddafis, the Patrice Lumumbas, the Thomas Sankaras, the Haile Selassies. Our founding fathers who said, if we don't unite, these people will get us, and that is what is happening till today. So it takes a switch off your mind, switching our energy towards African unity now, and it will be done now. But then if you watch TikTok right now, you may find 1 million black people watching a white lady in bed. That is where they want your energy to be. So that you don't know. You will blame it on so many things like inflation. But the real fact is, since we knew these people 500 years ago, they've been taking our resources and nothing has changed. They changed the systems. That is why they will tell you their papers. $1 is nothing but a paper. They will tell you their paper is worth more than your paper. So they will come to your country and give you papers in exchange of your barrels of crude oil, when you can refine it in your land and give it to your citizens, your brothers, your mothers, your uncles for free. And this is the Pan-African system. So that is why they kill every Pan-Africanist. Because when you go to Libya, proud the bombing of democracy into them. Do you know what Libya was? Healthcare was free. Cars were subsidized. If you are buying a car, you pay 50%. Every child has had his or her own home before she was even born. They kept building. They used the crude oil for the benefit of Libyans. Libya was civilized under Pan-Africanism. But then yet, we allowed ourselves, we allowed the same people that enslaved you and I, our ancestors. I said, when you tap into who you are, now you feel all the pain. I swear it. As a black man or a woman watching me today, if you tap to who you are, call on your ancestors and know who you are, you will realize why you are here. And it has nothing to do with religion. It has what you are coming to do is help build the Africa, the Africa we want for our children. So all the differences should be aside. Our religions, we don't care. As a matter of fact, if you sit in a trotro from Kaneshi to Odoko, maybe to Malam, Sakaman, and it is 5 CD, the mate won't ask, why na Oye Christo ni, why na Oye Pentecost ni, Pentecost for one woman to 2 CD, Ebia, charismatic into ya, they don't ask. So why do we let those things divide us as Ghanaians sitting in 2023 thinking God will come and do everything for us here in Ghana? Go and watch the ant. Yes, we are sitting in 2023 as Ghanaians and we call ourselves professors. I am included. That is why now I don't want to live in this mediocrity. We need to change our ways. We need to start thinking differently. We need to start thinking with $1 billion mindset because we find gold in our backyard. This is who we are. So their papers is not our wealth. It is not our wealth. Our wealth is our land. Our wealth is the systems we will put in place to make sure our children will be given a different platform where the basics will be done for them to continue with this thing called life. Because we have been the ones that were enslaved for over 500 years. Have you forgotten who you are as a black man? Who have you forgotten? In Ghana, it's not even more than 70 years out of slavery, and we have forgotten so much. We are destroying our continent. We are helping them destroy our continent. Our waters are now brownish in color. Nothing seems to work in Africa anymore. The youth of Africa are sitting up. So I'm telling you, everything is energy, my brothers. What you put your energy in, where you put your energy in, will determine what you will become. Stop blaming your fathers for their mistakes. What about your mistake? Why are you sitting down thinking what they did has an effect on you today? You are using your time to blame them. Stop blaming them. Change your life. Sit down. Identify your gift. Go towards your gift. Put everything. Put 16 hours into your gift and give yourself 5 years. Leave the open end to God. Leave it to the universe. Release it as a creator. Release it to the universe. Guys, keep tapping on the... I want to get to like 10,000 likes. So when you come, you guys should tap on it so that we get to more audience, okay? Keep identifying your gift and put your energy into your gift. It is not an easy ride. But what kind of hard do you want? Now, being successful is hard. It is extremely hard. So as being poor too. Being poor too is extremely hard. So which of the hard do you want? Stop putting your energies into things that does not make you grow as a human in spirit. If you are 30 years and you are still thinking and believing the Jesus story as a graduate, then I have a problem with you as an African. You haven't evolved. You haven't learned technology. Technology itself will teach you that everything is made. I believe the children that are being born in Africa now, we are putting the foundations in place. And I'm going to use the median age of 19 years. And I know I will get gems, I will get geniuses from these Africans. And I said the Africa we will build. In 2050, I want Africa to host the World Cup. And that is when we will open Africa to the world. And I want them to be amazed. I want them to come to Africa with their mouth wide open. They will know that this is Al-Kebulan. This is the richest land in the world. Saudi Arabia and the Middle East used to be part of Africa. That ocean you see there, the Suez Canal, they created it. They wanted to divide Africa. Now, recently they have also started the same thing in Ethiopia. They are saying in some years' time, Africa will be divided. If people are reclaiming land in Dubai, why should we wait for it to be divided? You see, they want to divide the continent again, and we won't stand that. We won't stand for you to keep dividing things that belong to us. When we come to your land, we listen to what you say. As a matter of fact, when we come to your land, anything you tell us to do, we do it. Why don't you want to do the same in our land? Why do you think it is okay for you to come and pollute my land for your benefit, and you don't want us to talk about it? We will certainly not sit down in this mediocrity anymore as Africans. And Rome was not built in a day, but we are putting the foundations in for you and I, our abundance, for you and I to live a life without not even thinking of school fees, to live a life without not thinking of all the bills that kills us as men. I am a man, I know it. I am a man, I know the responsibility, even from extended family. People count on you, and it drains you as a Ghanaian. It drains you as an African. Sometimes you want to go and sit somewhere. That is why my brothers are killing themselves with alcohol. Excessive ones, of course. I'm not saying drinking is bad, but excessive. You know what we mean by excessive. If it kills you, then it means it was excessive, right? Everything kills. Everything heals. The law of polarity. Everything has two sides, right? The same water that when you don't get, you will die. It is killing people in floods, right? A baby can fall into a pool and die. Water is life, but then it took life. Everything has two sides. Sugar is good. Oh, it tastes good in your mouth until you eat so much sugar and get diabetes, right? So excessive taking of anything will result in something to the body. That is why you need to balance how you eat, right? If you eat so much of this without balancing it with others, you are going to have deficiencies in others. That is balanced diet. Let your medicine be your food. There's a saying, let your medicine be your food, or else your food. Have I turned it? Whatever, man. Let me continue with what I was saying earlier. So even your emotions and thoughts are also forms of energy. From being happy, from being sad, from being jealous, anxious, to being confused. It is not physical. It is in you. It is in you. So it is about you trying to release it. Anytime you feel down in life, remember you are still alive. Now think about the people you know that have left. And know that if we wake up a day at a time, then let me do my ultimate best for today and sow a better seed for an abundance tomorrow. This is the life we weren't taught in schools. And I'm trying to speak from a knowledge of deep quantum mechanics, deep into science, biology, so many things. I've learned so many things. Reading the Bible 3 times, reading the Torah, the Pentateuch, right? The 6 and 7 books of Moses, the book of Enoch, the 1st and 2nd Maccabees. Reading so many books from Albert Einstein, from Nikola Tesla. Then it makes you understand the world in a different way, right? But I love football, I love music, right? And that is why I put my energy to. And I love my continent, Africa. My country, Africa. Yes, Africa is one country. And I love my country, Africa. So I'm sending love to every beautiful African woman in the motherland. This is a case. Oya chop kiss. Hey. Oya chop kiss. I've forgotten how to sing that song. Okay. So the more you understand that everything is energy, now you become conscious and aware of the type of energy you want to associate yourself with. Energy that flows, so you move away from toxic friends, right? If anytime you bring good news to a particular friend, that friend does not match your energy, which is being happy, but rather will want to bring that good energy of yours down, stay away from that friend. Don't say that I've been with that person, he or she has been my friend for 10 years. Come on. How long? Look into your life. You will realize the number of times that person has hurt you and will never stop hurting you. That is the reality. Some friends are there to teach us life. That even the people you share your secrets with, they can hurt you this much. Right? So everybody is different, and make sure you associate yourself with positive people. Positive people. People that will elevate you. People that will make you learn something new. That will make you elevate in life. Your dreams. Now also remember that everybody's dream is different. Yes, of course. For somebody, his father has a home, right? With a land beside it. Let's say his father lives in a 5-acre property. Right? So to him, he wants, this is a house. I want to build a house in my father's land, and I'll live here forever. To him, that is wealth to him. Somebody is always praying that God should give him money to keep renting his home. That person will get money all the time to keep renting. Another person wants to build a house in his father's backyard. That is his dream. Another person has this and will be like, no, I don't want to live in the same home with my father. I will one day also get my own 5 acres somewhere. In the middle of nowhere. On a lake, right? Near a lake. Build my dream house there and live there with my family. That is that person's dream, right? Somebody wants to build a skyscraper. So dreams vary from human to human. Even twins sometimes have different ambitions in life. And I mean identical twins. Different ambitions. This person wants to be a veterinarian taking care of animals. This person wants to dance. Be on stage and dance, right? To entertain the world. So people have different ambitions. So sometimes if you think you have a bigger ambitions, any friend that is not coming with you on that journey, it is okay as a human to drop those friends. Because those friends will be the ones that will make you forget your dream one day. If it comes to them, for them to snitch on you, for something to happen to you, those are the friends. Because the person you are becoming, they don't want that version of you. So they want you to be the person they've known for a very, very, very long time. And sometimes we want to evolve. We want to move as humans. Do something bigger than the pettiness of humans. Fighting amongst each other, no. We won't fight again. As Africans, we know we coming together is advantageous, better, harmonious. The kingdom of Al-Kebulan is upon us, my brothers. This is love. This is grace. This is power. This is abundance. Man. The universe does not understand the concept of the future. Rather, it's eternal. It is eternally grounded to the present. That is what people don't know. The universe is not. It doesn't understand what we mean by future. So sometimes the way we talk is the reason why our manifestation has been keeping long. The tenses we use, the language. Let me give you an example. Let's say you wake up in the morning. You say, hey, me, one day I go be rich. One day I will be rich. Right? Energy from this chakra, the throat chakra. This is the mudra for the throat chakra. So when you are meditating and you want to speak clear sore throat, sometimes you hold the mudra. You should know, I have a video on chakras and mudra. Go and check it out on YouTube at Reunited Life. My YouTube channel has less than 1,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? But you know, with over 200 videos, because I had a video that was making well, And they blocked that video and told me the video was entitled "A Message for Every African Youth." And probably I said too many things. And they don't want you to listen to the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. They want you to spend your energy watching white people sit on bed. That is why they want you to focus your energy. To think the hardship in Africa is as a result of inflation. It's as a result of politicians. No, it's as a result because we give everything we have here to people and take papers to run something called economy, right? Every system that was given to us by our colonial masters was for their benefit. So if we keep using every system they gave to us and we don't come up with our own system, we will live here for 1 million years and nothing will change in Africa. So we have gone back 800,000 years and we know how the black man used to govern Al-Kebula, which is the Pan-African system. And that was the same system Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah used. You see the factories he was building, you see the vision. That is the same system Muhammad Gaddafi used in developing Libya. And that is the same system we'll be implementing soon in Ghana. And once again, Ghana will stand as a beacon to the rest of Africa. Because when Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, we had our independence, it prompted our brothers around us to also ask for independence. Although France made them sign that evil of a treaty, of a deal, you see who they are. You see who they are. We have forgotten where we came from as Africans. That is why we have divided ourselves this much. The divide and conquer won't work anymore. Africa's unity is upon us, my brothers. Africa's unity is upon us. So, as I was saying, if you wake up every day and you say, today I will be rich one day. I will be rich one day. You are putting it into the future. And the concept of a future, the universe does not understand future. For the universe, everything you've always wanted is there now. Ask for it. Open your third eye. Move into heaven. Move from your lower chakra, which is your root chakra, to your crown chakra. Connect with your higher self. As above, so below. Everything has two sides. You are experiencing Earth as a spiritual being, co-creating with the larger macro system. Co-create with the universe for your own life. Whatever you want in your life, write it down. When you write down, it becomes a law. We defined energy as what? The ability to do work, right? We said energy is the ability to do work. Now, however, energy is not just restricted with the human activities that we do. Energy is not just moving my hand like this, speaking, right? Speaking is a form of energy. Gestures, right? Blinking of the eye, even listening. You are communicating. You are interconnected with energy. So humans and everything that there is, as Albert Einstein said, is energy. And when you want to match a particular frequency, it is like you tuning in a radio. Now, if you are in Ghana, I love Peace FM a lot because of the Santo adverts. Till date, I always tune in to Peace FM and UTV a lot, right? And I love what Dr. Osekwame Despite has done with Ghana, right? At least providing jobs for people to do. So much salute to Dr. Osekwame Despite and Father Dixon. I give you guys more respect. In Pan-Africanism, we will build a better Ghana, right? No divisions, not Samie Wuku versus Sami Jenfi. I want it to be Sami Jenfi and Samie Wuku standing for Ghana, standing for Africa. And this is the time, not tomorrow. No, this is the time. Because the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana is here, and a day at a time, we are manifesting Africa's unity, Africa's abundance with the universe. And anybody that wants to stand in this time, the God and Goddess of Al-Kebulan are back. We, the real owners of earth, we are back. And whoever will stand in the way of African unity, you are going to go with nature. Because nature itself will consume you. So the black people in Africa who are so whitewashed, they are black people, yet their mentality is totally white. Decolonize your mind. Please do. Because other than that, you will be gone with the wind. In the age of Aquarius, no lie will hide. Africa's unity is already upon us. So change your mindset, right? And I was talking about energy, and I said energy is not just restricted to the physical realm, but energy encompasses our thoughts and even our emotions. Now, today is Friday, and as I said, on Friday is my Sabbath, so I wake up happy. Whatever life is, wherever I am, whatever the situation, I wake up with an expectation that today is my day. I will manifest so many things in my life. And I go out and it happens in this 3D version because I have trained myself. Now, let me tell you a little story about my childhood, right? And how it affected me when I was growing up. But then when I went back to who I was, everything else fell into place. Now, growing up, as I said, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. So we learned a lot, and I read the Bible. I have read the Bible 3 times, the whole Bible. Then as I grew and experienced life in biology, in quantum mechanics, as a scientist, as a computer scientist, meditate. Imagine the paper being the universe. You are God. You are writing your own destiny on this earth. And write greatness. Write. And before you realize, ask for who you are. Ask the cosmos, who am I? And when you know who you are, you will be happy. You won't be stressed. You will know that everything is energy. Match the frequency of anything you want in this life, and you will attract it into your life. You won't chase it. You will attract it into your life. But no, it is a journey. It is a seed you are sowing. And the more you think about it, the more you work towards the goal. It is like you are putting water. You are pruning it for it to blossom into a beautiful harvest. The same way when you put maize in the ground, it doesn't take a day for you to harvest it. You need to take care of it. You need to prune around and remove the weeds. Otherwise, they will consume the maize. You need to give it enough sunlight without competition from other weeds. So when you put your dream, when you sow your dream as a reality creator, what you've done is you've put it in there, but you need to work a day at a time for that dream to be realized. Want to mean put a dream and now don't say show them with film. Now you do a bay for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Nothing is going to change because you would rather want God to come and destroy it than to even look at what Dubai is doing and tell your fellow brother that we can do this as Africans and time starts now. You would rather want God to come and destroy everything. If you created all this beauty around you, will you destroy it? It is only black people who wants God to come and destroy it. Every other race is enjoying their heaven. As a matter of fact, go to Dubai and look at their citizens. That is what we want for ourselves. So building Africa, we are tackling Africa in Pan-Africanism with $1 trillion mindset. With $1 trillion Gaddafi dinar mindset. How can we build our continent to match our status as the kings and queens of Alikebulan? And I want top architects to contact me at ranrenko@gmail.com. Bring me outrageous designs and models. Bring me a city full of beauty. That is what I want for my African mothers. That is what I will give to them because they have suffered enough. When I see a black woman, I look at them and I'm like, We haven't protected you as the men of Africa. But you are God. Our queens are our gods. Our women are our gods. They produce. A black woman can give birth to 20 children. 20, 30, 50. She's a life giver. She produces the most important thing in the world, that is giving life. Don't let them tell you giving birth is a sin. We are going to remove the school fees, water bills, everything that makes you think. I said we are all billionaires in Africa already. So now we are tackling building Africa with $1 trillion mindset, with $1 trillion BRICS mindset, with $1 trillion euro mindset. That is how we are tackling our continent. And a day at a time, we are building our continent into grace, power, and abundance. It's been a pleasure having you on Sunset Friday with ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Bediako-Poku Hitfield. When it's on Sunset Friday, it's Bediako-Poku Hitfield, right? But when it's about Ghana in Tree, then it's Obonkume Kumanana Bediako-Poku. That is the name, man. But then Bediako-Poku Hitfield is another. You see, I live in so many dimensions, as I say. So I have characters for different shows, right? But now they don't want me, my ancestors don't want me doing Manchester United related stuff anymore, right? Because they want me to concentrate on the unity on Africa. That is the most important in my life. And I've seen what Africa is. Everything starts in the mind. What's your thoughts? It becomes your words, right? So then, I've been thinking about African unity since I was a child. I have manifested so many things. And it's already here. We are here. You and I as Africans. We didn't come here to fight amongst ourselves. We are the ones that have suffered. We need to build our continent with $1 trillion mindset, with $1 trillion BRICS mindset. Large scale farms, 30 across Africa, 30 million acres each. Building large scale farms for our own sake. Food should be free in Africa. We find gold in our backyard, my brothers. We have crude oil, we have coltan, cobalt, bauxite, manganese, Californium, timber, the most fertile lands in the world, the brightest population anywhere in the world, 1.5 billion black people, 2.5 billion black people in the world when you put Caribbeans and the United States and everybody. We are who we say we are. I am that I am, man. Africans, we are here to take what belongs to us. That is Al Kebulan. And we want to bring it back to where it deserves to be. And anybody that will stand in this unity will have to answer to a power never witnessed in their life. Because this time around, it is easy. Easy. This is an illusion. We will know this. No. We know what to do to the atmosphere. We will live in it and you will leave us. Because we are here to make sure the peace is on earth. The UN needs to be dismantled now. That UN. As a matter of fact, if you are going into the UN, you need to be treated. And neuroscientists need to see whether you have a pineal gland. Because if you don't have one, you can't understand the universe more in different dimensions. You will be selfish and you would rather create wars around the world than to build large-scale farms so that your own people who are homeless will get places to live. The people that have become drug addicts in your own land, you will clean it off. Nobody wants to become a thief until the person is so hungry. Because of hunger, the most honorable people can become thieves. I have stolen something before. Who hasn't stolen something from your mom before? Anybody? Raise up your hand. Never stolen a thing in your life. But then we need to change the way we think. And I'm telling my African politicians, Bring every money that belongs to you back to the motherland. We need to start building barges, our own cruise ships for our transportation on our seas. We need to start building our coastal lines into ports, beaches, apartments, hotels, casinos. Everything we need to build Africa is in Africa. We don't need to go and do tatikele with somebody else to steal their natural resources. We have it here. All we need to do is pick the rocks, mix it with the limestone and the sand to become concrete. As scientists, as Africans, I know there are so many of you that are enlightened as me. And let us build our continent. The division is enough. No more divisions, so no more divisions. No more divisions, my brothers. Let's make sure we build our own electric cars. If the lithium, we can find lithium in Ghana. I swear I can find one. Everywhere in Africa, there is abundance in natural resources, right? So we will find lithium. We will give it to Kantanka. We will perfect our own cars. We will build our own electric cars, an SUV, and give it to our fathers above the ages of 50. Everybody will own one. And we will see the feedback. And oh, where did we go wrong? And perfect it. There is nothing like lost. There is nothing like lost if you live a day at a time. Obia onmoka eworiase. Mokobeni bo nyomo. Abo nyomo. That can concept a blofoka wo jomomi. Kono jani. Nyedwe. Ghana bi nyedwe. Nyena can no fair no system. Nyena can no fair no system ni. Ni no fair no ni blofoka haboe. Ka oye no pe. Cho ake. Eba benefit le. Ewo, enough is enough. Ame kuku na kaka afe ashi. Komo osu. Insenente osu. Charlotte Beami. Nigeo. Inya visiti. Corporal atipo me. Heni amegboye. Ona ake eye Independence Square. Eye osu jamegbe no. Ninte ni adomoje. Hey. Bomoni afe no kotomo Charlotte. Tourism sector nta we cho mi ake amebedwemo impona ba ake okay wo ba employee mokonile neke koni mani me ba afen it will be incorporated in the Chaluote festival koni mo fe mo po aba pay homage because neke me yete na ndigbo ne no ni prompt war ni no me fe fita eniu osadi for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah nyeke gain independence. Naka history ya Ghana no olelo. Si wasi ni jemecha. Ni wa tourism minister ke akayala. Yala. Akayala. Ni ba fe ona. Benyenna nyamime. No ni wa fe wo hi. Wa ka bleku me ba ne ba kuma wo no ne. Mi jememete mi injection na chole memete sempe memete Russia manche injemi. Ewa mile no fe no ni ya no ye Ghana. Ni wo ba chake ni bili ne fe. Kono ni Ghana fe. Mr. Adesi ni bo ye shika ni ofite Ghana. Shika bo o chegbeme ni ba fe demonstration e hooligans. Kwe. O chewo hooligans. Mine wo o ko e aboblo fo me. Koni Ghana bi etowo mi mali. In Ghana. Anybody who doesn't want to live in Ghana under the Pan-African system can please humbly go to UK or wherever you are. Because as a matter of fact, there are embassies, we will close all of them in Ghana. Because we know if we leave them here, they will be doing what they've been doing for over 500 years plus. They will never change. They will never change. From cooperativo, them gunning them down, to today on the streets of New York, everywhere, putting systems that makes us economically enslaved. A black man will work 10 hours a day for 30 days, and yet that money that he will get, it can't take care of school fees, rent, and everything. How would a person not become a thief? Why is your money bigger than my money when I have the gold mines and you have the reserve? Black man, think with $1 trillion mindset. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Catch me on Monday on Omain Crown Crown Ghana. Today is my Sabbath on Sunset Friday with the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and Anapoku Hatefield. Tell your brother to tell the brother that the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana is here. And we are taking whatever belongs to Africa, a day at a time. Not a penny more, not a penny less. Even if it is like this. You see, my calories are out of my head. They are doing something for me, right? So my calories, these are my calories. Not this less. Everything that belongs to Ghana. Not even this one, less. Everything that belongs, we are taking everything. And anybody that stands in our way will perish with time. I swear it. Time is the ultimate factor. We will sow seeds of distraction. So we will sow it and manifest it. You don't know that we know the universe more than you. We black people, we know. No, you don't come anywhere near. We understand we need the varieties to make life interesting. Seeing other colors makes you want something different, right? As a man, when you are with a black woman for some time, maybe you will see a fair one, then it is different. So, it doesn't mean you don't like your wife, but you know, people want to be polygamous, others want to practice polyandry. It is done in Africa, it is done in so many places. Live your life. If you are a woman and you think you can marry 2 husbands, and the men will understand, who else gives? Why should you think about what? As a matter of fact, the opinion you have of me, in the next 100 years, nobody will even know you. And you don't even really know me to think I'm even bad, to suggesting something different. This is who we are. We are here to enjoy and co-create with the universe. It's been a pleasure having you for an hour. Catch me on Monday. Oh, I wanted to play music. So today I played J-Bad, yeah baby. On Monday, I'll play my top 3. Not top 3. I was looking through my, what is the name? My playlist, and I was playing Yeah Baby J-Bad. I wanted to play Odo, but catch you guys on Monday, man. It's been a pleasure having you. Have a nice weekend. Live in power, live in grace, and live in abundance, man. Chi-chi-cha. Bye-bye.